Good evening and welcome back to Bugs' DCS Cruise. Tonight, we're going to be playing around something that I haven't done in quite a while, in this airframe in particular, and it's actually the first time that this airframe is appearing on the channel. I do have a few more that I have up my sleeve that I've been holding back, but when and if the time comes, those will make an appearance as well. So for tonight, I've been thinking about the A-10 for a little bit. I've had her for quite a few years now, and I've only flown it a handful of times. So I do have the A-10A and the A-10C. So for tonight, we're going to be flying the A-10A, and the only reason for that is because the grip that I use for the joystick is currently broken. So the two-stage trigger doesn't work the way it's supposed to, so I won't have the pack stabilization for the GAU-8, which is not ideal. And I also have no countermeasure switch. That's also a little side note why I don't do too much with the F-16, because I have no way of defending myself with it. So until that gets replaced, whenever that is, we're just going to have to tough it out and work with what we got. But I found a workaround for the A-10A, which I'm okay with. It does pretty much the same thing as the A-10C, but it's just not as intricate as the A-10C is. So you can't really play with too many of the switches on it. It won't interact the same, etc., etc. So with that being said, what we're doing today is we are armed up with a couple of CBU-97s and a couple of rocket pods for Hydra rockets. So we have a few targets over at an airbase, or excuse me, an airbase, just a few clicks north of, I believe it's Dubai Airport. I don't remember offhand, but either which way, the main airport that's over there, it's a few clicks north of that. That's where our fun is staged for us. So we have a few targets out there. We're going to go strafe with the GAU-8, the Hydra rockets, and the cluster bombs. We're going to start with the gun, then rockets, because as we all know, the cluster bombs will take care of the work for us. So with all that being said, let's unpause, get her taxied out to the runway, get in the air, and go see what we can do. I can tell I am sitting way too tall on this thing. That is not good, nor ideal. Let's see if we can fix that really quick. Sorry about that, folks. Just trying to see what's the best position here for us. Looks like that's going to be it. At least I can see the reticle now. Well, that didn't do anything. Oh boy. Bear with me for 1 second, folks. Let me just get this straightened out. It's one of the pains in the ass with VR. This thing has a seat height adjustment on it either, which really isn't ideal. But alright, we'll work with it like this. We'll see what happens. We'll make the best of it. I can always crouch down, or slouch down rather, in the cockpit and see what I'm doing. So let's start moving out. Let's stop talking and get this thing in the air. seating in the MiG-29 because it is one of the Flaming Cliffs aircraft. Hopefully it'll steady out and level out as we get up in the air, but we'll find out. With flaps because we are extremely heavy. We have 11,000 pounds of fuel on board, so we have quite a bit of loitering time, so that's always good. We don't have drop tanks on this one because we have 2 CBUs instead, and I'm okay with that. I just want to check something really quick before we go, because that switch over there has me a little concerned for the moment. Let's just make sure that's not something that needs to be mapped, because I don't think this variant has it, but we're going to check anyway. No. Okay. Alright, let's just wanted to double check. It might turn on when we got airborne, who knows, but it is the Flaming Cliffs version of the A-10. Much rather have done this in the A-10C, but that's okay. Once the joystick gets its correct grip, then we will do it in the A-10C. But for now, let's turn them over. Yep, just like the MiG-29, everything comes into sight once you take off. Alright, I'm okay with that. We can work with that. Let's get a little flyby of the A-10 coming by. just want to check one more thing, just to make sure. Okay, we got that. And we don't have the selection for that. That would have been bad. Where are you? There we go. Canon, come here. I'm sorry, folks. Just resetting this for the first time. It's always a pain in the ass. Should start seeing a little fun party coming up soon. So there's the airport. I think Dubai is the one I was talking about. Let's just check the A-10A map really quick, yeah. But I think it was Dubai that I screwed up in the beginning. Yep. Alright, so it's a little bit over here, so we gotta go. So we're about 13 miles out, not bad. 13 and a half. Get a little overview, some SA, see what's going on here, and then we'll get into our pattern and do what we gotta do. Simulating with this one is we have an enemy insurgency camp over here that they're showing off all their stolen and acquired hardware with a bunch of insurgents, and it's our job to come in and try and make their day a lot funner than they think. Let's see if we can do just that. Yep, there they are. Alright. Let's see if we can make this party a little more fun for them. Alright, we got our gun selected first. Altitude, otherwise we're not going to be able to do this. Why are my flaps still down? Looks like they're still down, but I guess they're not. That's just the flight control. The edges, the trailing edges, I'm sorry. Whatever. Alright. Here we go. Let's see what we can do. Hits. Good hits. We're off gold. Coming for a rocket when that's pass. Keep a couple of rounds in the gun if we need it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good kids, good hits, good kills. Let's go. exhausted our entire rocket salvo on that one. Let's swap over to our CBU-97s and see what we can do with these. Not much we have on the gun. We only have 60 rounds left in her. Alright, that works. Let's see if we can cluster bombs off with a good shot.
Altitude.
There she goes. We dropped just short. Shit. Alright. Leave 2 more. Some altitude, let's make this one count. They didn't drop. Oh, you gotta be shitting me, they didn't drop. Oh, that sucks. Alright, let's try that again. Maybe it was a good thing that they didn't go. They go. Shit, look at that. Look at that. There they go. Oh, they missed. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Where the hell did they even hit? Oh, there they are. Damn, they dropped way past it again. Oh, well. Alright, let's make one more gun run. And then we'll go home.
Altitude.
Give her. Alright. Let's bring this baby back on. It's not gonna work with us too easy on this one, so don't mind me, but we're not following any proper procedures, and we're gonna reduce some altitude right now, whether it likes it or not. I have a feeling this thing's gonna screw me big time. Yep, she's not gonna let me play nice with this, so we're gonna roll you again. That's fine. Let's go.
Altitude, altitude.
Don't tell me altitude. Get your ass down where you belong. Yeah, we're gonna have to go around. More than likely, we're gonna have to punch and get out of here and do this again. Yep. Just like that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. There's something about the control inputs on the Flaming Cliffs aircraft that are not like the full fidelity counterparts at all. Because the controls on this as opposed to the A-10C is night and day. I don't know why, but this isn't gonna work out. We gotta way out. Alright. I see I'm gonna have to fly this thing the hard way. Alright, let's try this again. This time we're gonna hopefully let this thing glide its ass down onto the runway where it belongs.
Altitude, altitude.
back. That's a good thing. Slow this thing down a little bit. Alright. Just gotta rough the runway.
Enfield 1-1, taxi to parking area.
Perfect. Turn that right into here. And that's what we... kind of where we took off from, but it's a little bit closer. It's alright. I do have to say I'm more of a fan of flying the full fidelity modules over the Fleming Cliffs modules. They feel different night and day in many ways. The controls are a lot different. They handle a lot differently. But they do get the job done. I'll give it that. But a few things need to be worked on. And that'll do that for our A-10 close air support mission. I really hope you guys enjoyed that. It was fun flying the A-10 doing that. I want to try in the A-10C because of the control differences, but that's okay. It worked out rather well. We did get a couple of good hits, and it's always fun firing the big 30mm. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget the poll is up in the community section of the tab and on the Instagram page. Go check it out. Leave your vote. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. And until the next sortie, strap in, arm up the seat, and keep flying.